Yo, what is up, guys? It is Naruto here, and today I'm back with another fighting game news for a month, and this time we're talking about May. Now, sorry for not being able to upload this video yesterday, but I just was busy, so sorry about that. But either way, the news for May, there was actually, I want to say, not a huge chunk, but a good amount of chunk of news. Like, there were some updates for games, DLC stuff, and trailers, so, you know, the same so-so stuff, so it's not super crazy until we're getting to Evo, which is in 2 months. So technically one now, but that's going to be really exciting to see what news we're going to get for there. But either way, there's going to be timestamps you want to skip to a certain section. If I do miss anything, let me know down below, and let's begin with the video. So the first thing we're going to talk about is probably going to be Street Fighter 6 with the update that happened, and also Akuma dropping. Now, I'm not going to lie to you, everything's been pretty good. Like, the update's awesome. Like, I actually like a lot of the changes. Like, only a few changes I don't like with the Scrotum change with Marissa, like it breaking drive impact is kind of lame. But for the most part, everything's been pretty sick. I actually think this update's pretty well done. Now, maybe it might change later in life. People are like, oh no, this is broken, whatever that. But so far, everything's been fun. Akuma's pretty cool. I do like the fact that he can go into Shin Akuma if he eats the rice ball, like with the taunt, and then do a few things. And he has a different moveset. Well, not different moveset. He has 2 special moves, or supers, I mean. And 1 special move, which is him throwing 2 Go Hados in the air, so that's pretty cool. That's definitely going to happen at Evo. If someone like Takedo or something happens, find somebody, that I feel as if that's going to happen. If that does, that's going to be awesome. That's going to be so sick. But everything's been going really well for Street Fighter 6 right now. I'm really curious what the DLC characters are going to be. I'm probably going to make a video talking about them, but I'm pretty sure for the most part, I think most people would think it's going to be someone from Street Fighter 4 because Street Fighter, the first season of DLC was definitely Street Fighter 5 related, so I'd imagine it'd be Street Fighter 4, so yeah. Or it could be something different, but we'll find out. I'll make a video about that before, you know, Evo starts, because most likely we're going to get the news at Evo on what the characters are, and it's probably going to release the first character there, so definitely really excited about that too. And another thing to mention too with the update, they did release the Giant Impact thing, where you fight like a Shin Akuma there, like in the Battle Hub, and you have to like fight him, like everybody's fighting him, and you get tickets, something like that. You can throw a Hadouken at him and you get points for it, like drive tickets, which is pretty cool too. So that's pretty cool. I only beat him once because that's the amount of time I just wanted to take on it. So I just beat him once. I'm like, alright, I'm done. I got my tickets, I got out, and I actually, since they did add BGMs from the classic games to the game, you do have to use drive tickets again, which is still unfortunate, but I'm just glad it's there that you can add different OSTs from other stuff. They don't have everybody's, like Elena's from Third Strike is missing, which is really strange, but they do have her stuff from Street Fighter not Third Strike, but Street Fighter 3 Second Impact, and you know, just the first Street Fighter 3. So that's really weird that they don't have her beats in my head, you know. Maybe that's copyright or something, I don't know, but it's just not there, which is really weird. But yeah, so far update's been good. I like that they added the BGM thing from the classic games. The Giant Impact was a good call. That was really fun, actually, just to fight Akuma like Shin Akuma. And yeah, so far the update's fun, Akuma's fun, everything's fun. Like, generally, that's I have only positive notes to talk about the update pretty much. So yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. Moving on to the next subject. So the next series we're gonna talk about is going to be Tekken 8 with the Lydia trailer that dropped. And I'm not gonna lie to you, it's cool that she made it. Like, I have no complaints with that. I'm kind of surprised that she did, because Reina exists, and Reina's just kind of like a better version of her, technically, in a sense, because Reina has stances, she has stances, and they both do karate pretty much in a way. Like, it's obviously different variations of karate, but you know what I'm saying. So yeah, I'm a little surprised, but it's cool that she's got at it. The only problem I would say that I have with her is that they kind of technically, in a sense, made you pay for a DLC character again, like the same DLC character. Like in Tekken 7, she came out in like 2022, I believe. I could be wrong with that, 2022, 2021. And then you pay for her again like 2 years later. So it's like, huh? So that's a little weird if you think about it like that. Like, you pay for the same character again, but they're probably going to do the same that for Armor King and other people, so it is what it is. But it's kind of lame. That's like the lame part about it. But otherwise, she looks cool. I like her moves. Am I going to use her? Probably not. But I do think the only thing that lackluster thing about her is her rage art. I think visually it's stunning, but there's no impact, dog. Like, I like the whole Polish representation. This is cool, but there's no impact, dude. Like, the equal was cool. Maybe they should have did a bit more instead of strike. Like, they could have did something way cooler with her, I think, because I think her initial rage art from actually Tekken 7 is a lot better. With the flow and like the wind, that was a lot better in my personal opinion. But again, I'm probably not the only person saying that, so it is what it is when it comes to that. But either way, that's pretty much it for Tekken 8 stuff. Like, she comes out sometime in summer, so most likely I'd imagine she'll come out probably during Evo. That makes the most sense, unless she comes out this month, which is June, but I don't think that would be the case because it makes most sense to show her at EVO, like she comes out in EVO. And then while they say, hey, she comes out this day in EVO or whatever, they can say, hey, but we have another announcement, here's the next character which comes out in fall, which would be a banger idea, and it makes the most sense for the company too, because that's an easy way to make some money. So I think that's probably going to be what they're going to be doing, is that, hey, she comes out in EVO and the next character comes out in fall, but you get to see the next character, bada bing bada boom, 2 surprises and done. But yeah, and also with Tekken 8 news, the update for that happened as well, which characters got nerfed. Like Dragunov got hit pretty hard, but they just made him fair. Assassina got nerfed too, but they made her just pretty much fair. And they left some other characters also got nerfed, like I think Fang got nerfed to Xiaoyu, which is certain moves which can you now punish them with certain things, so that's pretty good. So far, some good changes. The game's still a casino, like that's just is what it is with the heat system and the plus frames and everybody spamming heat bursts and all that madness or whatever, but it's, you know, it's not a bad game. It's just, you know, it's not at the moment the best it can be, but it will be, so I'm looking forward to that. But that is pretty much all the news for Tekken 8. Moving on to the next game. Next game is going to be MK11 with the Homelander trailer. The trailer was pretty freaking sick, dude. Like, actually, I'm really excited to use him. Compared to Omni-Man, I think Omni-Man was a bit more generic in how they built him. Like, he has some cool stuff, but it's like the same thing. Like, boom, 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 boom. If you play MK, you know what combo I'm talking about in the midair. You know exactly what I'm talking about. So I hope that's not going to be the case for Homelander here, because it's just the amount of stuff he can do. It seems like it's crazy. Like, he does seem like a zoner a bit more, but he's a mixture, in my opinion, between Zod from Injustice 1, Superman, and Supergirl. So that's what it looks like to me, and I'm really excited for that. He's a fight mechanic, multiple lasers. His combos actually seem pretty sick, so it's like I'm hoping that he's not going to be a generic character, a guest character. Like, I hope he has the complexity just like Jason did in MKX. I'm hoping he's going to be a bit complex. Like, you can use him basic, but you can also get a little fancy, you know? I'm hoping that's going to be the case. And Ferritor, I'm really curious how Ferritor is going to work, because some of the properties are really interesting. Like, you have a short hop with Ferritor. Like, that was insane. Like, I think that was probably the most insane thing. Like, there is the armor thing, but that was like an MKX before too with Farah. Not Ferritor, just Farah, because that's what it is. So I'm really curious how Farah is going to work really as well, because in the trailer you don't really get to really fully understand what Farah does. Like, she can stay on the sideline, but does that buff you or anything like that? Because I thought it was buffing Homelander's combos, but I wasn't sure or not. But maybe it's just to get early access to her to show up on your back immediately, but I don't know for sure. But I'm very much looking forward to how she plays as well as a cameo, because I'm curious if it works really well for Havoc, because I use Havoc, or, you know, whoever, like Lee May, Reptile Smoke, or whatever character. I'm really curious the cohesion with her, because I think that's the biggest thing besides the character is definitely the cameo. So definitely looking forward to that. So we'll have to wait and see, because he comes out literally in 2 days in June 4th. So looking forward to it. But that is pretty much all the news for MK11. Alright, the next games we're going to be talking about is going to be just the Arc System properties, so I'm just going to combine it all together because there is just it's kind of small news for each thing, so yeah. First game we're going to be talking about, though, is going to be Grand Blue Rising with the Beatrix trailer. I think that's how you say her name. I think it's Beatrix. I could be wrong. Sorry if I am. But Beatrix, to me, personally, the gameplay trailer looked alright. Not a character that I would specifically be looking for. It wouldn't motivate me to get the game because I haven't gotten the game. I played the free version. Gameplay's not that bad, but I just wasn't feeling it. I don't see a character I want quite yet, but Beatrix is not going to be that character for me, but I definitely think she is going to be a fan of her for a lot of characters, because the fact that when she does like the EX move, from my understanding, I think it's either just her down special move or up one, she can slow down time on the enemy and get more combos. So I definitely think she's probably one of the better characters in the game, because that's kind of ridiculous. I'm not sure how top tier she is, but it has to be kind of insane for just her to do that. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looks pretty nutty to me. So yeah, but she came out the 23rd. Not a character, like I said, that I would be looking forward to, but it's pretty insane that she can do that. I can say that much. So yeah. Moving on to the next news, which is going to be Guilty Gear Strive, which is going to be really quickly as well. With the Slayer thing, Slayer came out the 30th, and not gonna lie to you, I think he's pretty cracked. Like, the amount of damage he can do is literally insane. Like, with close slash to far slash, the combos he has is kind of ridiculous. And he, like, you kind of like slide around on the ground, he follows you, and he still combo you while you're sliding on the ground. It looks so sick. Like, the combos you can make with Slayer are pretty cool. But he came out the 30th, and that's pretty much it. He came out the 30th. I just wanted to mention that his combos are pretty sick, and if you have Guilty Gear Strive, you should probably check him out, because brother is a little insane. Like his design is pretty cool. I like he's a simplistic character technically in a sense of what he can do, but his combos look like unworldly to me because it's just a sliding and the camera zooming. It looks just too cool. It looks too cool. I like it though. I like it very much. But moving on to the next game, which is the DNF Duel with the Nin Master trailer, which is some people probably didn't even know about it, but no offense to DNF Duel, but it just is what it is. Nin Master looks pretty okay to me. It wouldn't be a character that would get me back in the game. The Brawler dude did with the patch, but she kind of reminds me of like a Dragon Ball Fighter Z character. Like she reminds me of Super Saiyan Vegeta with the what is it, the A assist, like the repeated key blast move. That's what she has, and it's really throwing me off. I'm like, is that Vegeta's assist? that's what I think of it in my head whenever I saw just like the first initial stuff of her. And I think the dragon part is pretty cool, but she's definitely like, she just reminds me of a fighter character. Like she's using a lot of ki. Like I know it's like Nin or whatever, Nin Master. That's like the whole point, but it looks like ki to me. Like what she's doing, like it looks like she's hitting with a ki blast, but not a character that would get me on the game, and I think it's not going to get a lot of other people on the game. Maybe it will for some people, but DNF Duel at the state is right now. It's kind of dead, honestly, which is kind of sad to say, but it is what it is. She does come out June 13th, so whoever wanted to, get back on DNF Duel, if you're already playing DNF Duel, now you know. If you didn't, because it felt like a silent drop because no one talked about it, but Nin Master is coming out June 13th, so if you want to hop on and do it, then play her, go right ahead, I suppose, but that's pretty much it for DNF Duel. I think she is the last character for the season, so it might be just the last character in general, so yeah, that's all I can really say about that, and that's all pretty much all the news for all the Arc System Work properties from what I understand and know of, so that is it. Alright, so the next game we're going to be talking about here, and I have a huge fragment because it's going to be an SNK property, which is Sam Show. It finally got rollback netcode. Now, I believe this happened on the 22nd, and the reason why no one knows about it is because I think they just announced it on Twitter, and that was it, which is insane. There is no trailer for I looked it up today. I was like, wait, are you serious? This is out? And I loaded up the game. I'm like, oh, it's out. Oh, snap. And it's just weird how they didn't make like a big announcement about it. Like I found out by Wario64. That's the way I found out about it. So I'm like, this is insane. Why did no one mention this? There's nothing. Like none of the YouTubers are talking about it. I mean, it makes sense because I guess the game is dead, but dang, people have been waiting for it for like a year or two. I was excited to fight my friend, but I'm not even sure we're gonna get on it. I wanted to use Uthio so we get to his brother, but I guess not, because I did play the game actually for a good chunk because I actually liked using Bashira, I think that was his name. So it's dang, dude, it's a little too late, but it's out. But they should have made it a big announcement, at least like had a YouTube video or something, but they didn't. So if you were excited for that, well, it's here. So if you want to get on, you can, but just dang, dude. But yeah, that's pretty much all the news for SNK. Obviously, we're not going to get any City of the Wolf stuff until Evo, most likely, and King of Fighters 15. I'm hoping that's still going to be like a season 3. I'm really hoping, because I really don't want King of Fighters 15 to die right now. Like it's an amazing game. Like even still, I'd rather just have 2 SNK properties show up and still be thriving, because I feel as if people are starting to realize, hey, these game series are actually sick. King of Fighters is sick. City Market Wolves I'm excited for because, Terry, Rock. So I just want them to flourish even further. But I think it could be the end. We might not get any news for 15, and that's kind of sad. But it is what it is. I'm hoping that's not the case and we get for both. But I don't know, man. But either way, that's pretty much all the news for SNK. Moving on to the next subject. The next game will be the last game, which is going to be Multiversus. Now, Multiversus came out May 28th, and it actually added 4 new additional characters. 3 of them have trailers. Why is that? Well, I'll explain. So the first one's going to be Joker with the Joker trailer. Now, they teased him first before they, had an official trailer, and they also have the explaining the moves, what he does. We're just going to have obviously just regular trailers with them. Now, Joker, I'm not going to lie to you, he looks pretty okay to me. Like I've never been a huge Joker fan, but it's cool that they have the Batman who laughs skins for him, so that's pretty exciting. He doesn't seem like a character I would play personally, but he does feel like a missing piece of the puzzle for like the DC character, so I'm glad he's actually added to the game. Like kudos to them, like good call for adding him. I actually am excited for the people that want to play him. Like congratulations to people who want him in the game. He's here, so that's actually pretty cool. Next character is Jason, which I feel as if I would use him out of the characters that are new for him for sure. Like he's either the first or second, because dude is big, bro. I'm not gonna lie. In the game, he's like cartoonish big, which I think is pretty cool. He can put you in a sleeping bag. At first, some people say it's a body bag, but I think it's a sleeping bag because in one of the movies he beats people in a sleeping bag. So I think that's the case. So I think that's really cool too. So Jason looks more interesting to me personally, so I would have to give it to him. I do like also how they made the trailers for these characters, specifically Joker and Jason. They're really good trailers. And yeah, if I picked up the game, I did download it. I think I'd get Jason free technically because I played the beta. I would use Jason for sure. I'm using Jason as tribe, hands down. And next character is the troll character, which is Banana Guard. Now, I ain't got really nothing to say. It's just a banana with a spear. Like Adventure Time. Yeah, I watched it, you know, when I was younger, but I didn't watch it like that. And this is the troll character of the game. This is the piranha plant of this game for me. So it's just like you could have chose anybody. You could have chose Marceline or somebody, dude. Like, so it's just, to me, it's like, whatever. You know, like I have nothing to say, nothing really to say about that character at all. But they're added, so maybe there's people that are excited for Banana Guard. Personally, me, not at all, not at all. And the last character that they showed that was added to the game, but you have to unlock him apparently with like the pass or something like that, I believe correctly, is Agent Smith, which is pretty freaking sick. So I don't even know why he didn't get a trailer. I didn't know why you could just like, you know, they didn't show anything about him. I'm more just surprised about that because this is Agent Smith. We're talking about the dude from the Matrix here, so he didn't get a trailer. So I feel as if that's kind of lame, but he also got added to the game. You just have to unlock him in the pass. And if out of the 4 characters that they've shown, or not, they didn't show, the other 3 characters they've shown, I'd probably use Jason, and I wouldn't use Joker or Banana Guard, but I would want to try out Agent Smith for sure. Because if Agent Smith made it, you gosh darn right that freaking Neo could make it. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. Maybe Neo could make it to the game. Hopefully he can. But we'll have to wait and see when it comes to that. I don't know what he does because people barely have gameplay of him because you have to unlock him, which is kind of crazy. He didn't get a trailer. So he is in the game, but it's just, man, it's kind of insane that they didn't, you know, have a trailer for him. I'm really shocked actually about that. But yeah, that's pretty much all the fighting game news that happened in May. Well, I guess there's one thing that I should mention. There has been trailers for Nin Impact for the characters, but it's already characters we already know about that are in the game. So they're just like telling you what their moves are. And it's like only like 40-second trailers, so it's like not really that important. So I just don't really show them too much, or just mention them. But there is one with Kurapika that actually shows 2 new characters that are using as like combo stuff, like usually doing combos on them and special moves or whatever, which is Uvgan and Machi, which are 2 Phantom Troop members. So they're pretty much confirmed in the game. I'm surprised no one's really talking about it, but they are in the game. So that is something I think that's kind of big, but I'm still waiting for a trailer for them to talk about them. Then I actually will. But, and also a big trailer for just an Impact in general, but there has been nothing. So I thought I should mention that too. But that is pretty much all the news, fighting game news that happened in May. Now, again, if I did miss anything, let me know down below, but I don't think I did. And with that being said, I hope you guys have a great day, night, noon, or whatever time period you guys are at, man. And I'll see you guys in the next video.